My name is Lena, and I was pouring lemonade when I heard it, clear as day, that boy's an eyesore. The glass pitcher in my hand froze midair. The clink of ice cubes didn't cover the words. They were sharp, clean, and venomous, coming from my own brother, Jason. He didn't know I was behind the kitchen doorway. He didn't know I'd stopped walking. He didn't know my 8-year-old son, Noah, had just walked past him with a paper plate full of watermelon slices and a shy little smile. Jason's voice dripped with judgment. I mean, come on, that birthmark on his face, it's like something out of a horror movie. You'd think Lena would have done something about it by now. It's distracting. Makes people uncomfortable. The other cousins chuckled nervously. One of them even muttered, "Kids are resilient," as if that made it okay. As if my son was something to be tolerated instead of treasured. I stood there, heart pounding. 1 second, I wanted to march in, flip the table, scream. Another second, I wanted to take Noah and leave, drive off into the night, and never look back. But then, I looked at my son. Noah was sitting on the grass, alone. He had arranged the watermelon slices into a smiley face on his plate. Oblivious. Innocent. And full of a light that people like Jason would never understand. And in that moment, I didn't get mad. I got quiet. Because when I get quiet, I'm planning. I cleaned up my face. Walked out with a smile. Poured lemonade into Jason's glass like I hadn't heard a thing. But inside, a storm had begun. He'd called my son an eyesore. So I made him regret ever speaking. Said about Noah. About my child. I pressed play. Jason's voice came from the speakers, clear, cruel, cold. That boy's an eyesore. Gasps filled the room. One aunt dropped her fork. My mother covered her mouth. Jason stood up. This is out of context. I interrupted, is this out of context too? I pulled out the papers. The will. The revised property deed. The private sale Jason made of our father's workshop, against his wishes. He didn't just insult my son, I said. He insulted the man who raised us, and pocketed his legacy. Silence. Then a murmur. And Jason stormed out. Noah came up to me after the dinner, holding my hand tightly. Did I do something wrong, Mom? He asked. I knelt in front of him. No, baby. You did everything right. You reminded them what kindness looks like. That night, I got texts from relatives I hadn't heard from in years. Apologies. Admiration. Regret. And most importantly, respect. A week later, the local community center asked if Noah would like to be featured in their Youth of the Month spotlight. They'd read his poem. I said yes. The article came out with a photo of Noah smiling, his birthmark visible and beautiful, captioned, "The boy who sees with his heart." And below it, in smaller print, "Son of Lena Carter, a mother who made the world look twice. My name is Lena. And my son is not an eyesore. He's a mirror, showing people who they really are." And Jason? He couldn't stand the reflection.